KwaMashu hostel and surrounding areas north of Durban. Calmer this morning after a night of violence, but there's still a very heavy police presence. Locals stormed into foreigners' shops and they looted them. The public order policing unit had to be deployed as residents blocked roads and went on the rampage. It's reported that 3 people were shot, 1 fatally. The violence was apparently prompted by rumours of learners being kidnapped at schools in KwaMashu. However, the police have dismissed the allegations as unfounded. So let's now cross over to Ayanda Mhlongo. She's been following this story and the developments in KwaMashu. Ayanda, just give us an update as to what happened since you were all there last night.
Good morning once again, Leanne, and I can still tell you that the situation remains tense here in the KwaMashu hostel, as you've said last night, after that outbreak of violence where community members went on the rampage attacking shops belonging to foreign nationals, mostly Somalian and Ethiopian nationals, who had to be rescued from their shops and some of the areas that they had fled to last night by the police. Scores of police have throughout the night been deployed here to the hostel. The situation here remains tense but under control. There is a heavy police presence here on the ground, Leanne. But what we understand, and we're getting reports now, that the violence seeming is continuing to spread in another area of Besta, which is about 5 kilometers or so from where we are. We are just getting reports from the police that community members there are going on the rampage. But just to speak to us about the situation and what is happening currently in the township of KwaMashu, I'm joined by Lieutenant Colonel Thulani Izwane. He's a spokesman for the police in KwaZulu-Natal. Lieutenant Colonel, good morning to you. I know that you and I spent the entire night here in KwaMashu. Just give us an update, please, Colonel, on the situation. It's under control here at the hostel where we are, but still remaining rather tense.
It's true, Ayanda. The situation is still tense in this area, although it is under control. Our police officers are monitoring, they are patrolling the affected areas. We have just received information that now at the area called Bestas, they already started to barricade the roads, burning tires and so on. But our police officers have proceeded to that area so that they can monitor the situation. But right here where we are now, the situation is back to normal. We have opened cases of public violence as well as the attempted murder case and murder case. After last night, there were some people who were shot during this protest while they were protesting at Ntuzuma area. But we are not sure as to how they were shot, but that matter is still under investigation.
Colonel, you were speaking about, and you did say that you're concerned about opportunists. You're concerned about these false social media reports, which you as police believe is what led to this violence.
We are very much concerned about these fake news that are spreading all over, spreading to the social media. We are warning the people or the public that they must stop spreading this false information. They must verify this information before they can spread it, because by spreading this false information, they might destroy the property of other people. They must destroy the life of other people as well. So the community members must verify this information before they can spread it.
And Colonel, the additional police reinforcement, you also understand you are bringing in more police into the area because it's seeming there that this violence is now spreading across the KwaMashu, possibly moving on to the neighboring township of Inanda and Ntuzuma.
We brought a number of police officers, including public order policing, as well as a neighboring station around this area so that they can assist and monitor this situation. We are also going to monitor other areas as well that are not yet affected, but the police will be there to monitor and do patrols in those areas as well.
Lieutenant Colonel, thank you very much for your time. Lieutenant Colonel Thulani Izwane, spokesman for the police here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Of course, Leanne, this is a developing story, as the Colonel has just said. Those reports now that in the area of Besta, the community there is on a rampage and they've started blockading the roads and burning tires and rubble, and the police are on their way here. We are going to be on the ground, of course, continuing to cover the story. As we leave the KwaMashu hostel now, we will be making our way to Besta. Our teams, SABC News teams, are on the ground, and throughout the day we will be giving our viewers the latest update on this developing story, the violence that has erupted in the KwaMashu township. Leanne.
Ayanda Mhlongo, thank you so very, very much for the updates there. And as you heard, throughout the day, she'll continue to keep us updated.